Welcome back, everybody, to Green Hell. This is your host, Thenosis. We're going to go ahead and load this game up. Get right into it. Alright, we are back in the jungle again. Brand new day, and it is looking beautiful. So, last time we left off, we had gotten a few things set up. I went ahead and got the grill rack set up and everything. Getting ready, set a couple things on it. We got the pot. Not only did we get the pot, we got the metal bidden. So we have 100 units of water instead of just 40. And remember, they do have the new blade slot, so we do have that. Let's see what we're missing out right now. We're missing carbs and water. So this is the nice thing about the bidden. That metal one, it'll just about always fill us up. And then...
Oh, shit! Seriously?
Yes, seriously. It'll be alright. Now, what I wanted to do before was this. I'll go ahead and get these. The coconut is better for fats. I'll just destroy these. Don't really need them. There's no sense in keeping a hold of them. Bananas are some of the best food. They give you 25 carbs each. Why am I trying to throw a rock? Looks like we got a cane toad. We will go ahead and harvest this little guy and dry his meat out. You're not going to get much fats out of dried meat, so I find it a little better to dry it out for the non-fatty meat. Let's see, what else are we in need of? Okay, looks like we're good. We're going to go ahead and lay down and go to sleep for a little while. I do want to make a couple of ash bandages, so I'm going to go ahead and set this fire to burn. And let's see here. Yep. That'll get that almost all the way in. We will go ahead and set this out underneath the water collector. We'll see.
Oh, yes!
You got that. So again, I'll... I don't know why that had anything in it like that. That already has all the water it needs in it. Nice. I wonder something. No, you cannot. That does let it fill up much faster than if we just kind of lay it out here, which is kind of cool. So once we can find us a turtle shell, and we can leave the turtle shell underneath the water collector. So let's go to sleep for a little while. sleep, go ahead and wake up for a minute. See where the fire is at. Not quite. So the fire actually burns for a good long while, even longer than the 8 hours. You can throw some sticks on it, it'll start burning again. Let's see here. Wake up about here. The fire should be out now. We'll have some ash. Make an ash bandage. Yeah, there we go. And the charcoal, at this point in time, we will just destroy the charcoal. We have no real use for it. There's not much else you can do besides just straight eating it. So, I don't think, yeah, it's just either eat or destroy. So I don't think we're actually able to, oh, I don't think we're actually able to make bandages or anything with it just yet. Let's go ahead. Just some bananas. You hear them howler monkeys just a going. Get that going. Eat us another banana. See, what I would like us to do today is, let's eat this. Got 2 left. Put you in there. What I'd like to do today is go ahead and see if we can't scout out the waterfall again a little bit and figure out exactly how we want to set everything up over here. Let's just a little bit more water. This should be good. That'll be full up by the time we get back. Pull up on sticks. And we do need some rope. So we'll go ahead and grab some of this. And it's good to kind of stay stocked up on some of these essentials, such as bones, rope, stones. So if I run out of bones, I'll have stones that I can at least make axes and clubs with, or axes with. Let's see. So I've got enough lily. If I had another ash, I could make another ash dressing, but it's not a big deal. We don't really need the lily for anything else right now, so there's no use in keeping it, having it taken up our inventory. We got 9. We should be good. So let's head on over to the... Ooh. Stinking leeches. Well, let's see. You can actually take the tobacco plants, and if you have no use for them as creating the tobacco bandages, you can harvest them and actually turn them into fibers to use as kindling. So you have a little bit of extra kindling there. I think that that should be something we should be able to do with the dry leaf, is, you know, take that and turn it into that. So let's see here. Work our way over this way. The waterfall is over this way. You just kind of have to work your way to it. There is a beehive right there. I'll go ahead and show you this. The beehive is not hard to get into. Let's go ahead and up our archery a little bit. We'll just take out the snake. If I can get the... Got him. That'll up our archery a little bit. Uh, let's see. Let's use our... There we go. Let's see, what that'll do is that'll go ahead and knock it down. They will be angry for a moment, but if we kind of back off, wait for that angry buzzing noise to go away, we can sneak up, grab the honey, and get out of there before they actually attack us. So as long as you leave that part there alone, as well as that end part, they'll leave you alone for the most part. You just kind of got to give it a second to roll past you or something like that. Now you may not have the that particular item. You may not have that there, so you just have to see. And here we are to the waterfall. Now, I know we have seen a few other YouTubers. They've kind of used this spot right here, but one of the main reasons why, and I've come through and kind of checked everything, and one of the main reasons why this is such a nice spot to set up is very simply because of the fact that you have not only a wide array of plants and stuff that you can use in the immediate vicinity, you also have a lot of longer trees that you can cut down and use their materials. And what is, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful spots in the game. This place here is absolutely gorgeous. You can take your spear your way into the water. And get you a fish. Which is pretty cool. Kind of hate to waste anything, but we'll go ahead and harvest him. And the thing about those is they gives you the stingray sting. It's another type of bone needle, so we don't really need that. Can't combine them with anything yet, so they haven't introduced any new I mean, you should be able to put them with arrows. That would be a pretty good use of them. But anyways, they don't have a recipe as of just yet, so there's not really much we can do with them. So it's best probably just to get rid of them. We need that extra weight in our pack. For some reason, our arrows have defaulted sideways, so we're going to go ahead and put them back here the way I want them. That does also give you some stingray meat, and we don't really need that. The honey, I am not sure. I wonder if you can actually make a honey bandage. You can make a honey dressing. I'm not sure why you would need... I think that's an antiseptic. And I know you can consume honey. I think the honey bandage would be an antiseptic. Because honey has natural antiseptic properties. So. Let's see, and I believe these guys... -2 food poisoning. Give you some carbs, they get rid of food poisoning, so that's probably work better if you were to make a tea infusion, something like that. But we could easily, once we get the fish trap, set it up right here, and I could easily set up a little campfire. You can come down here, hunt, actually use the grill and everything. Have a little shelter piece put over it so it doesn't go out all the time. Let's see here. This would be a beautiful, beautiful spot to use. And the nice thing is, right over here, is a cave. And this cave has a couple of pieces of obsidian stone in it. And I am not too entirely worried about the obsidian at this moment. It doesn't... I know obsidian is supposed to be stronger than bone, at least when it comes damage-wise. However, I haven't seen a great difference in the two. So for this time, at this time, I'm just going to stick with bone. It just makes sense to stick with that. So I think what we will do is in between the next couple of episodes, I'm going to go ahead and get everything moved over here. We'll kind of set up right here, get everything set up so that way we don't have to, worry about watching every single little bit of that. It's a little ridiculous to ask of you guys. Just in a little bit of water here. Yeah, that's where I want to go next, is get the waterfall home set up. But I think before we do that, it would be wise to go ahead and grab a... Yeah, see, they hover around that. You can hear them. It would be wise to go ahead and grab the fish trap, so that way we can build it up. Don't need that. Let's see here. Follow the river back across. And take this right back right here. Rain stopped. I love that rain though. Got a bug on us. Not a bug, but a leech. Arthropod, I believe they are. Might just be a worm. I think they're part of the worm family. I'm not entirely sure. It's been a while since I've looked at that kind of stuff. Let's see here. Get some more water out of you. I don't know exactly what the honey will do, so let's just go ahead and eat it. We can always get more. So that does give you carbs. We're good on fats and everything for right now, so we don't necessarily need that. Let's go ahead and put these sticks up. We'll break a couple of them back down. There we go. Now, I think it's time for us to head back off this way. Because I believe, if I am not mistaken, if we head over this way, why am I so slow right now? What have I gotten a hold of that's making me so slow? Not any of this stuff. I've gotten rid of all that. I got rid of all that. Felt like something was making me a little slower, but I guess not. But I believe it is off this way. Figured I'd take you guys along for the ride this time. Let's see if we can't go find it. Now, if we find us a flat spot where we can set up a camp, what I would like to do is go ahead and start setting up some mini campsites. You know, not a fire or anything like that, but a bed and a shelter so we can save. And just, just somewhere to kind of give us a little spot. If we need to rest, we can rest, that kind of thing. I don't have to sleep on the ground all the time. Now, I think we may... Yeah, I think we may actually need to go back this way. Giant rock went flying by my head. Kind of weird sometimes the way the mechanics on this game work. And it's very simply because it's in early access, so I'm not complaining. I'm really not, especially with how there is almost a minimal amount of bugs compared to other early access games. Now, I could just be lucky and just have not really run into anything. It could just be my luck. But you never know. It could also just be that the game just does not have as many bugs as one would think, which is a good thing. Ooh, I see you there. Shaking that thing. I'm doing that to kind of build my archery skill up a little bit. I have no use for that snake meat. It's not very nutritious. And the reason why I get rid of the snakes is because it's one less predator I have to worry about. Or at least something that attacks me. Let's work our way over here. I'm not sure if we can get down over here. I think we can. And if we can, I'd like to get down this way. Kind of get towards the... See if we can't get closer to the river down there. Or the actual... Let's see. I think we can. I think we can actually get closer. Yeah, I think we can actually get all the way down there, which then we can take this... I think we actually need to take it that way. So we go around over here. We actually have a little walkway we can go down. Anyways. I kind of had an idea for base. I'm going to read back through the patch notes and see if what I read, if it was actually, if I wasn't imagining it. But I believe it said something about you can put one roof on top of another or something to that effect. So I'm going to double check with the patch notes and see if that is actually true. Because if it is, I'm not sure what that would actually be useful for, but it would be nice to figure it out. So we can kind of figure out why that's useful, what it's used for, and all that. So let's see here. Now, I am not worried about any piranha or anything. We're not in the big river, in the actual Amazon. We're just in all these little tributaries right now. Let's see here. And I shouldn't take too much longer to build a little shelter. If I do, I'll run out of any kind of energy to actually build one. So, but if I am not mistaken, this actually takes us all the way... Yeah, this takes us out to the swamp. Yeah. And the swamp, it's kind of a swamp. The mangrove trees. Oh. The mangrove forest over here. This is actually where you can find the turtles. So maybe I can find a turtle in here. If I can find a turtle, that will give me another bowl to use. And that would be good. Let's see. wanted. Let's go. Yeah, we got the little fisher village right here. This is exactly what I was looking for. Got the, it's not really a fisherman's village. It's more a, uh, it's where they would load the cocaine onto the boats and then send the boats out onto the Amazon. Let's see here. Now we do have the water filter. I just seen that pop up. So where would the water filter be? Ah, right here. So take water, put it down through there, and that'll give you the water filter. Cool. I did not realize that was here. So let's eat that. And then what I want to do, before I go anywhere, I actually would like to build a, let's see. Hmm. Let's see, can we build a frame over here? Yeah, we can build it right here. This will give us a place to kind of, save our game. Because I would like to save the game right now. Just because I really don't want to have to do all of this all over again. But while I get that built, I will say we will go ahead and see you next time, everybody. I did enjoy having you out today, playing some Green Harvest with me. Or not Green Harvest, Lord, I've been playing too much Harvest Craft or something. I don't know, some kind of harvesting game. Anyways, I do want to thank everybody for coming out today and hanging out with me here on Green Hell. Look forward to seeing you next time. Once again, my name is Thenosis. Leave a like. Hope you subscribe to my channel. Leave us a comment. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.